right, boys and girls, so we're going to go ahead and get started with our illustration. Now remember, illustration means pictures, right? Like an illustrator draws the pictures and an author writes the words. So right now I'm going to be an illustrator. Let's see if you can be an illustrator too. You can pause this video and do it along with me, or you can do your own picture when you're all done watching this video, okay? All right, so first I'm going to think about the book that we read, because often when we do research, we can watch videos, we can listen to songs, and we can actually read books. So in books, they show us pictures of owls and you can get an idea of kind of what an owl looks like. And I remember in the story, it said that the owl had big eyes. So we're gonna start with some big eyes. What shape are eyes, boys and girls, do you know? Yeah, they're kind of like a circle. So I'm doing my best here to make two big circles for the eyes. And then the nose, I remember, is kind of like a triangle. So I drew a triangle for the nose, and then two little dots inside for the inside of the owl's eyes, okay? All right, so now that I have my eyes and my nose, I can start doing my head, the head of the owl. So the head of the owl is kind of round at the top and comes down like this. And then I remember they have two ears to help them hear, right? And then the body comes down and I need two wings. Boop. There's a wing there. And there's a wing kind of looks like a leaf, doesn't it? I don't know why the wing reminds me of a leaf. And then we just finish the rest of the round body at the bottom. So it's almost like drawing a really big circle all the way around. And then I want to remember to do the belly of the owl. Okay? And then kind of do some of the fur here. Whoop. There's the fur of the owl there. Or the feathers, I should say, not the fur. So silly. And then the last thing we need to do are the feet. So the feet of the owl, you can do a couple different ways. You could do some like, what looks like chicken feet to me. I'm just gonna do some like round little feet like this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. And then I wanna do another one on the other side. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And there's his little feet, okay? And some owls, actually, we learned from this story, have claws. So you can draw talons on your owl if you want to. It's up to you. So there's my best owl. I tried my best. Remember, it doesn't have to look like mine. Everybody's owl is going to look different, and that's what we want. We want to see all the different kinds of owls that you can draw. So maybe I'm drawing a brown owl. Maybe you're going to draw a white owl. Most owls are brown, but we learned from the story that we read that some owls can be white with brown spots. Some owls can have black in them. So it all depends on what kind of owl. I do remember, though, I'm going to look at my word bank here, this idea bank, because sometimes this gives me ideas as to what I can draw in my illustration. So here we have the word owl. This is the word eyes, big eyes. We talked about that. This is the word, remember, day and night. Very good. And this is the word trees. Okay. I do remember that owls like to live on trees. Okay. So I'm going to draw a tree. Let me think. I'm going to have to think about how I can draw my tree, because this is a very big picture of an owl. So I think it won't be the whole picture of the tree. It's just going to be part of the tree. So let's see here. This is going to be the trunk of the tree. And then there's going to be a branch that comes out. Kind of like that. Okay. So the other half of the tree is over here. We're not going to see all of the tree. It's going to go up a little further, and then we're just going to see a couple whoops, and a big whoop, and a big whoop, so that you know that this is not the whole tree, it's only part of the tree, okay? Whoop, like that. Okay, so now I have my tree, I have my little branch that the owl is on. I wonder what other details I can draw. Let me think about what I remembered from the story. I remember owls like to be awake at night. So during the night, if you look at my idea bank, you can see what in the sky? A moon and stars. Good. So I'm going to put a moon over here just so that you know, if you don't know about owls, I'm teaching you that owls like to be awake during the night. And you can see my owl is very awake. It is not sleeping. And then I'm going to draw some stars in the sky so that you know that it's nighttime. That owls like to be awake at night. Okay? Now, just like always, we always want to label our picture. So what I'm going to go back and do is I'm going to get my handy dandy other color marker. Remember, if you are doing this, you should probably do it in pencil first, just in case you make a mistake. I always do it with a darker color so that you guys can see the picture really well. All right, so this is the picture of a tree. What blend do you hear? T-R, very good. Now this is a branch, because it's sitting on the branch as it's looking for its food at night. So it likes to hunt at night. Branch. What two letters do you hear in branch? B-R, very good. Now this is my owl. Owl is right here. So we're actually going to copy this one because this is our topic. And for our topic, we want to make sure owl. You do hear all the sounds that we want to make sure we write that word the correct way because that will be in our writing down below later. All right, this is a moon. What letter do you hear? What's the first letter in moon? M, very good. And then stars. What two letters do you hear in the beginning of stars? S-T, very good, boys and girls. All right, so now that we have labeled our picture, now we can draw. You can get whatever colors you want, markers, crayons, the works. Last time I used crayons, this time I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do some colored pencils. I went ahead and pulled out all the colors that I need already, so you guys don't have to hear me rummaging through all my colors here because I have a lot. And I'm gonna start with the tree. I'm gonna color the leaves of the tree green. Because this is the top of the tree that's green here. And if you want, guys, you can get creative. You can go back and add a little different color green in there. Sometimes it's nice to add different shades to make your, because that was one of the things that we're focusing on this time, right, is making your drawing beautiful. So you're not just scrabbling like, all done, okay, hurry up. No, you're taking your time and trying to make it the coolest you possibly can. So I think that looks cool, doing two different color greens. Then I need to do the trunk of my tree. So I add some different shades of brown here. I'm gonna save this one for my owl. So this is gonna be for the trunk of my tree. The trunk and my branch as well, right? Because the branch is what comes off the big part of the tree. The branches are the little parts that come off that the birds or the animals like to crawl on or land on. So my branch over here is going to be brown too. Wouldn't make sense to have a purple branch, now would it? That would be silly. I've never seen that. That'd be cool though to see it. All right, so now I'm done with my tree. Up and look, I can color over here too to make my my picture match. I colored my owl earlier for you guys. All right. And then I need to show that it's nighttime. So my moon, I have two different color yellows. I'm gonna make my moon like a darker golden color yellow because I feel like the sun looks kind of golden sometimes when you look outside at nighttime. If you're ever up that late, you might be able to see it. So there's my moon. And then my stars, I'm gonna have this bright yellow color. Might wanna leave more room than I did inside your stars. That's the only way I know how to make a star. I tried my best, guys. Okay, you can kind of see my yellow a little bit better now. Is that better? There we go. So my yellow stars. And the last thing I need to color is my owl. So I saved a little bit darker shade of brown for that. And you know a cool way to do this, I'm going to show you guys. You could do its body really dark and then the other parts of its body like lighter brown. And you see how I'm taking my time? There's no white spaces. I'm not leaving any white left. I'm not coloring outside the lines because I'm trying to hurry up. No, take your time. Do your very best. Your teacher's going to see this and they're going to love it. I cannot wait to see how you guys do on yours. I checked everybody's frogs out last week and they were super cool. I'm going to do a different shade of brown for its wings because that just seems like fun, right? Kind of make it beautiful. Put a little tree in here. A little soft one. I feel like that artist on TV. You guys don't know. It's fine. Adults will get it if they're watching. He's an old man with poofy hair. Okay. So now I'm done coloring my owl. And then last, what color do you think his nose might be? If you said orange, you guessed right. Sometimes beaks are orange, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they might be black, but I wanted a little splash of color in there. All right. Oh, and I forgot, whoopsie doopsies. Forgot to color my little details over here. You don't really have to though, not required. There we go. This is just my word bank to help me out. So now I'm finished. I drew my picture. I drew where you can find an owl in a tree or on a branch somewhere. Usually you find them at night because they're nocturnal, which means they're awake at night and they sleep during the day. So they like to hunt for their food at night. So I drew a moon and stars, and then I drew my owl with big wide open eyes because he's awake and ready to find some food and trap a mouse or something. Okay, so I want to see you guys try your very, very best and try to draw your own owl with your own details. Don't forget to label, and then take a picture and send it on Class Dojo, and you will get dojo points for writing, and your teachers will love you, and I will love you. I'll love you anyway, but all right, enjoy and have fun being an illustrator. I can't wait to do our writing piece. We'll do that one on Thursday, so you don't have to do that one yet. We'll do this part down below, boop, on Thursday. Okay, bye-bye for now.